Roy Bennett here for esctoday.com. In the final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2011 in Dusseldorf, we have the welcome return of Italy. Raphael will be doing the business. How does it feel to be representing your country for Eurovision?
It's a great honor, and I'm very happy. It's a marvelous, it's a wonderful place, a wonderful venue, great staff and technicians, and
fantastic. Now, you just had your second rehearsal. Can you tell us how that was going?
Yeah, it was very good. It was very good, and it's just like slide in the snow, because it's very there are so good technicians, and so everything is set. The setup is fantastic, and you just have to play, and that's all.
Can you tell us anything about the stunning piano?
Yeah, we decided to have it to play with light and lasers.
Is that a very expensive prop to have? It must be. It looks some sort of thing I'd love to have in my house. I can't play piano, but I would just like to look at it.
But I don't know, because you would risk to if you are going to play and you have to practice, you risk to forget it because you can see it. Yeah.
Now you're really a good classical jazz blues pianist. You can do the whole fusion of all these styles. Which sort of music do you prefer to play?
Well, every music. I began my way from the straight piano, and all the straight piano players like Thomas Fitzwater, Art Tatum, Mary Lou Williams, James P. Johnson, Willie DeLeon Smith, and many others. But I always moved to other kinds of music, like, for example, rock, funk, some pop music. But jazz was very popular, and jazz was something very popular, and was born in very funky places, like Brothel Soul, Horse's House, rent parties, and probably it should came back to his popularity. And I think it is the matrix, the origin on all the modern music, and so I think we have to give back to his popularity, jazz.
Fantastic. Now, you've got a new album, and I think this may be a clue as to what it's called. Reality and Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you tell us about the different styles in that, or influences on that album, and what that's about?
Yeah. I tried to mix different styles. Sometimes I mix, for example, Latin jazz or Latin colors with soul music, and we have Tuesday. Sometimes I try to mix Italian style, typical Italian melodical style, with the straight piano, and here we have Madness of Love. It depends. Sometimes I go to 1960, and then I come back to 1920. I like all the colors of music, and I want to put them together through reality and fantasy.
And Matters of Love is on the album, yes?
Yeah.
Now, you're not that well known outside of Italy, so can we expect your album to be available in the rest of Europe?
Yeah, it will be released in UK. The single "Matters of Love" with Decca, and also we are working on the release for Austria, Germany. We can find it in French. In France. And we are talking about most of Europe.
Have you considered recording the song in different languages?
Well, I would like. I'd really like to learn French, for example, and other languages, and I will work on. And we can never know.
Mm-hmm. Now, finally, can we have a message for our esctoday.com readers and viewers? You could say, ask them to vote for you, maybe?
Yeah, if you like my song, I would be honored if you just vote me. But just I hope you will enjoy the show. That it's a fantastic place, and enjoy the Eurovision Song Contest.
One last thing before we go, though. If you pretend you've got an invisible piano, maybe you could give us a little bit of your song to remind our listeners.
I just bring it here. Dire sì, dire mai, non è facile, sai. And all the world around you seems to slip and disappears.
Thank you.